we are going to practice situational spelling practice 8. We're going to be talking about the k sound. So when I dictate the sound k from spelling deck review, how many ways can it be spelled?
2.
Very good. Which are they?
The K and the C.
Very good. So I'm going to write some words on the board. K, I, T, S, K, I, D, C, L, I, P, C, O, S, T, S, C, A, N, A, C, T. Okay, check wow. Okay, so now I'm going to point to 2 of these words. I'm going to point to the first one and the second one, okay? So in the first word and the second word, when is k spelled K?
It's in the initial or the medial immediately before the I.
Very good. So this word is kit, skid, okay? So now I'm going to point at the remaining words, and I want you to tell me about the k sound being spelled C. So what about in the word clip?
It's in the initial position.
Very good. What about in cost?
That's in the initial before the O.
Very good. What about in scan?
It's in the medial immediately before the A.
Very good. What about in act?
It's in the medial before the T.
Before the T. Very good. Okay, so now we're going to just remember some of these cards that we've already reviewed. I'm going to put them there, but I'm going to also write them for you, okay? So, initial, medial, k is the K before the I. Remember, we had already talked about that card. Initial, medial, k is the C, A, O, and a consonant. Okay? What?
No, this word is cursive.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because these are the ones that I just wanted to write them here for you.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I just figured it would be easier if you could refer back to them, but it's whichever. Okay, so in order to decide how to spell k, there are 2 things to check. What must you check first? Which you've already told me, we could review it. So what are the things you check first?
The position of the K, whether it's the initial or the medial.
Then you gotta check the sound immediately after the
k.
Perfect, yes. When will initial or medial k be spelled K? When is it K?
It's spelled K if it's immediately before the I.
Or if it's immediately before the I, perfect, sorry. I was talking about something else. If it is immediately before the A, the O, or any consonant, the k will be spelled what?
A C.
Perfect. So now I want you to get your mirror. And now we're gonna talk about this word. So I will give you words like this one. S, blank, A, N, T, okay? With everything spelled but the k sound. If I dictate can't, what is the first thing you must check?
The position of the K, whether it's the initial or the medial.
Very good. So the position of the k, that you hear it, right? If it's in the medial position or wherever you hear it. So now what is the next thing I've got to check?
The letter that's going to immediately follow the K.
Very good. And in this case, it's the what?
A.
A. So you already know that if the A follows it, then what has to go here? We're going to look at our SOS chart. So first you're going to look and listen. So scant, echo with your mirror.
Scant.
Okay, now we're going to name it. Scant. And what do we need to put here?
A C.
Very good. It has to be a C, right? So now let's spell it out loud.
S-C-A-N-T for scant.
Very good. Say it in your mirror.
Scant.
Okay. So now we are going to talk about how we're going to code this word, okay? So we've already talked about how it had a missing letter. You already named it. We wrote it. We touched and named it. So now we're going to go ahead and do the next SOS step, which is to code and proofread. And you're going to tell me how to code the word. So what's the first thing I got to do? I got to look for what?
The letter that's immediately following the k sound.
Which is a,
A.
and it's a what? A vowel?
It's a vowel, so it's going to be with the breve.
But what kind of vowel?
Short.
Very good, with the breve. So now there's something else we got to code.
You have to do a K back on the k.
Very good. So now it says,
scant.
now say it in your mirror.
Scant.
Perfect. So now we read the word scant. Now let's explain together again what we have to do when we have words like this. The initial or medial k is spelled C before A, O, and any consonant, right? Okay, so now I'm gonna have you go ahead and practice on your handout. And as you do, I'm gonna look for the lid to this. I'm gonna leave all this here. And I want you to sound them out and remember to be looking in your mirror as you go, or you wanna code them first and then look in your mirror.
Look in the mirror.
Okay, look for the lid. It's right here. Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you, thank you. I knew I had dropped it. Perfect, check well. Too easy. Now go ahead and say the words.
Kiln, cast, tact, kid, scalp, fact, scant, skid, cap, kin, skin, clad, cat, can, kit, cast, cough, con, scoff,
Sorry, I covered it with my finger.
con, kilt, plan, skip, cost, cod, cling, caught, skit, clog, act, clip, packed.
Perfect, and you already coded it. Good job. And that concludes our review of situational spelling practice 8. Let me end the video.